Good day everyone, welcome to Cactus Caffeine. My name is Anna and I am back. Yes, if for those of you who are not able to read my social media posts, I got COVID or I caught COVID, but now I am slowly recovering. I would say I'm almost 100% back to my usual healthy self. Thankfully, it was just me and my husband and my son did not get it. So anyway, I am back and I would like to thank all of you who messaged me, and I'm sorry if I wasn't able to reply to all of you. For those who were making comments on my videos, so sorry, but rest assured I was able to read all of them. I was just not able to reply to them. So anyway, this video is all about me applying fertilizer to my cactus. I have made several videos on what I use as fertilizer and how I apply them. There'll be a playlist on top of the screen because it's several videos for you to watch. In those videos, I said that after winter dormancy, at the end of winter or at the start of spring, the fertilizer that I use is something that is meant for blooming. So I use either a tomato fertilizer, this one, or I would also use any fertilizer that is meant for blooming, such as this brand, but I only use half the strength. So I apply these about twice during spring, and this is to encourage blooming. If you want to know more about how I apply this, just go ahead and watch the videos in my playlist. During summer or at the end of spring or before the extreme hot temperature starts during the summer, I would apply a regular fertilizer that is meant for cactus and succulents. So this is what I have right now. It doesn't necessarily have to be this brand. I just buy whatever is available at the time I make the purchase. So any cactus and succulent fertilizer that is available in the market, this is what I use. I usually use at the start of summer. This year I decided not to use my regular cactus and succulent fertilizer, but instead I am going to try something new. Last year, if you can remember, I visited a grower of cactus. His name is Brent Wigan from California. So he does his own hybrids of Echinopsis and Trichocereus. It was a three-part series or three-part videos. And in one of the videos where he shared his tips and tricks on how he grows his cactus, he shared with me one of his secrets in fertilizing. He uses chicken manure for his cactus, and according to him, what it does is it's more of a probiotics, like a probiotics for your soil. So it promotes microbial activity in the soil. If you have a good microbial activity in your soil will provide all the nutrients that your cactus will need to grow properly. I tried looking for chicken manure in the garden stores near me or in the big box stores, but I couldn't find any, so I resorted to ordering one online, and this is the brand that I found. This is an Espoma organic chicken manure. This is dehydrated chicken manure. If you are interested in this product, I will put a link below this video where you can purchase this product through Amazon. So for this year, I will not be using this fertilizer. Instead of this, I will be applying chicken manure in my plants. Actually, I already applied this fertilizer on all of my cactus plants 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, it was still spring, towards the end of the spring, start of the summer. And the next part of this video, I will show you how I applied this fertilizer on all of my plants. And then later on, we'll come back again to the present time and I will give you my thoughts about this fertilizer. So this is the brand that I'm going to try out for the very first time. And this is used for organic gardening. It is dehydrated and granulated. You can actually use this for any type of plants. So at the back here, it has the instructions on how to use it. And in this section right here, it says it feeds your plants slowly and safely. So this is a slow release fertilizer. and the NPK ratio is 5:3:2. But what I like about this product is it has calcium in it as well. Okay, so let's see how this product looks like. Let's open up this bag. Ooh, I can already smell it. So there you go. See, it's a granulated form. And I'll take some out of the bag so you can see it. So it's little pellets. There's a slight smell to it. You have to remember this is chicken poop, but it's not so bad. You'll get used to it. So let's start applying it now. In the bag, it says it's 1 teaspoon per 3-inch pot, but I'm just going to use half the strength. So I'm using half a teaspoon for small pots, and I will just adjust accordingly if the pots are bigger. If I have bigger pots, I would add more fertilizer to the soil, but I make sure that I always apply less than what is recommended in the bag if I am applying it on cactus. Cactus are not heavy feeders. They just need a little bit of boost to make them grow healthy. If you overfeed your cactus, they will grow very fast, unusually fast, and the growth will be unhealthy, and the plant will be more susceptible to pests and diseases. So be very careful when you are applying fertilizer on cactus and succulents. Before I applied this fertilizer, I was in contact with Mr. Brent Wigand, and he reminded me, and I quote, he said, "Remember, you don't need a lot. I always say start out light and work up. When you get good results, do not go further. Fertilization is a hit or miss thing. Kind of like salt in soup. When you have too much, you can't take it out." Time now to water my plants. When I was watering, I was very careful because I noticed that the granules would flow to the top when I water it. So I had to be very careful, otherwise the fertilizer might spill over the pot. It would have been better if I somewhat mixed the rocks and the fertilizer together, just so the fertilizer would be underneath the top dressing, and when I water, it won't spill over the pot. But then, since I have a lot of potted cacti, I did not have that luxury of time to do that on all my pots, so I was just very careful when I was watering my plants. When you have plants in pots, it is ideal to change the soil. If your plant has been in the same soil for at least 3 years or more. But with the addition of this chicken manure, I am hoping that this will improve the condition of the soil. It will promote microbial activity in the soil, sort of like rejuvenating the soil. Hence, I wouldn't have to change my soil as often. Let us come back again to the present time. This is 3 weeks after I first applied that fertilizer. As you can see, you can still notice a little bit of the chicken manure on top. Some of it dissolved, but there's still a little bit left. If you're bothered by that look, you can simply mix a little bit your top dressing, and the fertilizer will easily break and blend with your top dressing and the soil. As for the smell, I would say it lasted for about 3 days, but it wasn't too bad because the smell of chicken manure is not as bad as that of the other animals. So it was tolerable, and it also helped that I have proper air circulation in my backyard. As of now, it is still too soon to see the effects of this chicken manure, but I do plan to apply this fertilizer at least once every year. If you cannot find chicken manure in your location, another alternative would also be worm casting. In fact, some of the cactus soil mix that I buy already has worm casting added into it. So worm casting can also improve the condition of the soil. But as of now, I would like to give this chicken manure fertilizer a try. So guys, if you've tried chicken manure, let me know your experience. Drop a comment down below. If you have tips on how you rejuvenate your soil, share them as well. I will end this video with this Gymnocalycium mihanovici friedrichi, which is in triple bloom for today. So thank you for joining me in this video and watching my first time trying this chicken manure on my cactus plants. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and in Instagram. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you like cactus and other desert plants. And I'll talk to you again next time. Bye everyone. Cheers.